Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a products I've used up or empties video. Can you guys hear that? That's an advent calendar I got sent from Benefit Cosmetics. I didn't even touch it. It's like on the other side of my room and it just started playing music. It's kind of creeping me out a little bit. Like, it's a really cute calendar, but the like little song in it is only supposed to play when you open it and it just like randomly plays all the time. Anyway, like I was saying, it's just like products I've used up and I give you a mini review, like what I thought of them and if I would buy them again. So I've got a lot of stuff collected here. First thing I have here is the Anatomicals The Buff Stuff. That's a bit of a tongue twister. The Buff Stuff Citrus Body Scrub. It's just the pink one. We have the melon one in our shower now. And both Tamara and I really liked this. It's a really nice abrasive scrub. It's like a shower gel, one of those really gritty dry scrubs, but like mixed together. Very, very comparable to the Body Shop body scrub. Sometimes you get body scrubs and they just have like the tiniest little beads and they don't really do anything. I was really impressed with this one. It smelled really good. It kind of cleaned your body at the same time because it has that like shower gel in it. But at the same time, the grittiness was really like dense. So it did actually scrub. I really, really liked it. It's more like grapefruity to me than lemony, but it's really nice and invigorating, especially if you were a morning showerer. It's so hard to say. I think you would really like this, and for memory it's like 10 bucks from the supermarket, so I really enjoy this and I would definitely recommend it. Next I have another shower thing. This is a shower gel from Trilogy. This is just a 500ml body wash. It's the Botanical body wash. Basically it's a really fancy shower gel. It's got lots of lovely natural ingredients. It has like chamomile, aloe vera, cucumber, rosehip oil, jojoba oil, so it was really nice and moisturizing. A little bit really went a long way. I think I got this about 5 or 6 months ago and it's been in our shower for ages. Like, it really lathered up. It smells just really nice and like botanic, if you know what I mean, like natural skincare, kind of lavendery, that kind of herbal essential oil smell. So a really nice one to wind down with in the shower. I don't know if I would repurchase it just because we have so many shower gels here that I'm waiting to try out. But if you do have sensitive skin or you're into like essential oils and like luxury products, it's so beautiful to pick up. And like I said, it lasted ages, so even though it is probably pricey, it kind of is worth it. I just had to move that Benefit calendar out into the lounge because it's like having a meltdown. Like, it will not stop playing. I don't know why. Anyway, next I have 2 bottles of Loving Tan. These are both the Ultra Dark Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. I'm wearing a little bit of this now. I don't know if you can really tell because the lighting is so bright. This is my favorite tanning product. I had someone comment on my vlog the other day and they were like, this is one big ad for Loving Tan. Don't treat your viewers like morons, blah, blah, blah. Having this massive go, and I was like, what? Just so you guys know, if you care, I'm not sponsored by Loving Tan. I'm not contracted to any tanning company. So there you go, if that is of concern to you. If they came to me and they were like, hey, do you want to do a sponsored post about our tan? I'd be like, yeah, because I actually love their tan. But I mean, I don't get why sponsorships is such a bad thing, like if you actually love the product. But anyway, if you were wondering, I'm not sponsored by Loving Tan and I do really love them. I do love the Ultra Dark one. I've tried the medium and the dark. It just kind of shows up the most, I guess. And it's easy to get like streak-free application. Would I repurchase? Yes, I already have. I've got a new bottle sitting over there. Next 2 are like super sad. I'm hating that I have to throw these out. These are both steam creams. I don't know if I've talked about these on my channel before. This is my number 1 moisturizer at the moment. My skin absorbs it up right away and it's so soft. It really helps with my like acne scarring. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it forever because this isn't like a skincare routine or anything, but I've been loving this. And I got a few pots of it like a couple years ago. I got one in a beauty advent calendar and I got one in like a subscription box, and just because I get sent so much stuff to try, I kind of just left them sitting around. And recently I've been so into this. I've got a 3rd pot at the moment which I'm using. I was feeling so good because I knew I had 2 spares, and then I checked the expiry on these and they both expired in 2014, so I could not use either of them. So sad because I just love this moisturizer. It's such a waste. The one I'm actually using right now is like a month expired, so I think I'm gonna have to pick up a new one. This is a very natural moisturizer, so I'm a bit iffy about using it when it's expired. Like, the top ingredient is oatmeal infusion, and then it's orange flower water, almond oil, then cocoa butter. You get the idea. It's got a lot of like essential oils. It's all just like amazing stuff for your skin. But I will rinse out the tins. They come in like a collectible tin, so you can pick a pattern when you get the moisturizer, which is adorable, and you can keep like jewelry and stuff in them afterwards. They're just little metal tins, and I already have another one of these, and yes, I will be repurchasing because this is my new holy grail moisturizer. I feel like all my shower stuff is on the top. But next I have this body conditioner from Lush. This was in the African Paradise scent, and I think this was from Christmas last year, possibly. They might still have it though. It's the same as like the Rose Argan one, same kind of formula, it's just a different scent. This one was like shea butter, almond, moringa, mango juice. It smelled so good, but not at all like almond, moringa, or mango. It kind of smelled like talcum powder. I've used that all up. It's basically just one of those in-shower moisturizers, you know, like how Nivea and stuff do one, but I do prefer it to the Nivea one. The Nivea one kind of felt like plasticky. I don't know. Felt kind of weird on my skin, whereas this one was a lot more nourishing. I really enjoyed it. I used it all up. I don't think I'll repurchase it just because I have a lot of moisturizers that I actually need to use up, like out of shower moisturizers. Plus Tama hated the smell of this. He really doesn't like talcum powdery smells, so I don't really see the point in repurchasing it when it's like 50 bucks or something. May as well just stick with the shower theme. Next is the NKD, I think it's said just naked scrub in coffee. I'm sure you guys would know what this kind of scrub is. It's just like a coffee scrub in a pouch. They're really popular on Instagram and stuff like that. And this one is by a fellow YouTuber, Brittany Saunders, so she very kindly sent this to me, and Tama and I used it all up. Smelled really good. It's really nice if you don't have an exfoliating glove or something like that and you want like a deep scrub. So good to get your tan off and everything. And I think they're quite good for cellulite and stuff, to like scrub with a harsher scrub like this. Like I said earlier, I've got a ton of scrubs and stuff to use up. I even have another one from this brand in mint that I need to try out. So I won't be repurchasing in the immediate future, but definitely in the far future. Or, you know, like sometime in the future I will repurchase it because it's really good, and of course it is made by a fellow YouTuber, so always good to support that. Okay, next I see some wipes. So you guys know this about me, I do like using makeup wipes. Back in the day when I was in high school, I feel like this is why I have like congestion in my forehead still that I'm trying to get rid of, because all through my high school years, like 5 years of high school when I used to wear makeup, I would just take my makeup off with a wipe at night and then go to sleep. I thought it was getting it all off, like I didn't know any better. So now I use a wipe and then I cleanse my face because that actually gets all the makeup out. So these aren't like a cleanser product for me, I just use them to remove my makeup. These ones are both from Whisper's Spa range, pomegranate and mango. Whenever I'm out and about at the warehouse or the supermarket or anywhere like that and I see them, I just pick a couple up because I always use these. And then I got these because I had a Body Shop voucher. They're just the Vitamin E Gentle Facial Cleansing Wipes. These were just very average, like they didn't burn my eyes or anything, so I didn't dislike them. But I don't think I'd repurchase them just because they were very like, meh. They didn't remove my makeup better than other brands that are cheaper. They didn't smell better than other brands that were cheaper. They just weren't like any wetter than these. These are really nice and moist. Everyone hates that word, but they are nice and moist. They really like get everything off quickly. Whereas these are a little bit drier, so I don't think I'd get these again. I hate to like say something bad about the Body Shop because I used to work there. They're not even bad. Like if you have credit, definitely pick them up because they're good. But just because they're a bit more pricey than these, I would just get these, if you know what I'm saying. But they're all good, they all do the job. I've used up another thing from Brittany's brand too, the Naked brand. This is Naked Hair Citrus. This is really nice. It conditioned my hair just as well as like a mask or anything I've tried from like the supermarket and stuff like that. Smells so good. Like it's the best smelling hair mask I've ever smelled. It smells like lemon sherbet or like sweet lemon. It's so delicious. If you love lemon, you need to get this. Next we have my shampoos. My shampoo, this is the Affinage, I think that's how you say it. Professional White Ice Moisturizing Shampoo. I've still got like this much left in my conditioner, which is in my shower. I probably should have brought that over to just show you. But these are so good. I've been through a couple of these now and they just keep my hair really soft, really like bouncy, like it doesn't weigh my hair down. I've got quite thick hair, but I still like to have volume, like, you know, up here, and it's just really nice. I've got some on the way to me at the moment. I've just been trying to use the purple shampoo I have from them in the meantime, but I don't want to like dye my hair purple, so I also had to get the old one from Pantene I used to use just to like tie me over. It's so crap compared to this. Like you really do notice a difference. I was in denial for many years that Pantene was the best, but it's really not. My hair feels like crap and like limp and so greasy and just gross when I use Pantene and like supermarket stuff now, and this just makes my hair so light, so fresh, so silky. So I love this. I keep forgetting to say if I'd repurchase stuff. This I have repurchased. So next I have the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I can't remember. I do remember buying a backup. I don't know if this was the backup or if I have another one lurking around. This is just really hard to get in New Zealand. I have to use U-Shop if I want to get it, so I would repurchase it a lot more if we could get it easily here. It's got a really nice long wand. It's not actually a synthetic bristle wand. I usually prefer the like plasticky ones, but this one is just an amazing formula. It's almost like fibrous, but it doesn't crumble or anything. Just extends my lashes like no other. Next I have this crappy little shampoo that Tama used up. I don't know why I even put it in here because I only used it a few times and I hated it, but it's by Angel Professional. I got sent it. It's just like a little mini shampoo and it just didn't do anything. My hair didn't feel clean, but he used it because he's a boy and he didn't notice any difference. He was like, yeah, it's good, I'll use it. So there's that. Wouldn't repurchase that. I put the box in here. I don't know where the lashes went. Maybe I threw them out, but I used up a pair of the Ardell Glamour Wispies. I just wanted to put these in here to talk about them because they were so pretty. So pretty. I've used the Demi Wispies a lot and they're not my favourite. I like how they add volume, but because my natural lashes are quite long and curly, they don't really do much for me. Whereas these were just that tiny bit longer and they looked so good. So good. I wore them in an Instagram picture and everyone was like, your lashes look amazing. These are definitely up there with the XO Beauty Gold Diggers. I really like these. I'm going to have to repurchase these off Beauty Joy when they're back in stock. Next I have my deodorant. This is the Rexona Clinical Protection. Don't be like harping on in the comments about how this is bad for you. I know it's not the best deodorant for you. It like clogs your armpit pores, but that's why it's so good because I don't sweat. So yeah, it works for me. If you have problems with sweating a lot, definitely try this out. It like literally just stops you from even sweating at all. Next we have a candle. This is the Aviva Black Honey Nectar and Tea Triple Scented Candle. Have never even heard of Aviva. This is just one of the ones they sell at the warehouse. And I bought it because it looked nice in my background, like I liked the pattern on it. You guys might recognize it. I used to have it all the way back there. I would repurchase it, but just for the container, not for the actual candle. The actual candle was kind of like, eh. There's still a little bit of candle left in there, but the wicks have completely like got to the metal part and they don't burn anymore, so not the best candle of my life, but the container's nice. Next I have my toothpaste. This is the Colgate Optic White Express White toothpaste. You guys might remember this. I did a sponsored video for Colgate using this. Well, it's just like a mention, not like a whole video, because I didn't want to do a whole video about toothpaste, but it's a really good toothpaste. This is my third tube I think I've been through, and it doesn't make my teeth sensitive. It makes my teeth really white. I've had so many like real life friends ask me, they're like, is that actually good because your teeth look really white? And I'm like, yeah. I don't know why people automatically assume like sponsorships are lies, because I only ever do stuff that's actually good. But yeah, it's really good. I've got lots of people onto it now and I will continue using it. I've got another tube in my bathroom right now. Next is the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment, my bad, can't even read. This one has just seen better days. It's got a tiny bit left in there, but it's so dry. It's like literal dry mud. Like we tried putting rosehip oil in it. I say we because me and Shannon tried to use this like last week and it was so funny. It was just like crumbling off her face and she was like, okay, you need to open your new one. And I was like, agreed. I have repurchased it. I'm not like too gutted that it dried out because honestly I've had this for at least a year, possibly even 2 years. These are pricey, but they last forever. Even if you're doing like your whole face, you use like a little pea. They're just so thick and it's a great mask. I used it in a vlog recently and so many of you guys are like, what is that mask? Because it's so cool. It like sucks all the oil and like gunk out of your face. So it is pricey, but it's really good and I have repurchased it already. I've got another Affinage White Ice Shampoo. This is the moisturizing one again. Just a travel sized one that I used up when I was traveling. I have a Cranberry Joy body polish from the Body Shop. This was from last Christmas, but they have the cranberry scent in again this year. Really good body scrub. The Body Shop body scrubs were like my ultimate favorite, but like I said, these anatomical ones are so similar and they're like a third of the price. So definitely check these out if you love the Body Shop ones, but you really can't go past the Body Shop for the smell. Like the scent will linger on your skin for hours. They have really good smell power. And yes, I would repurchase this. I might actually pick up another one this Christmas because they smell so festive and so good. Oh my gosh, I've got so many mascaras and stuff in here. I'll quickly like power through. Jordana Best Lash Extreme used to be my holy grail. Not my favorite now. It's kind of better for shorter lashes. Like before I used Revita Lash, it worked a lot better for me because it just gave me the volume I didn't have, but because my lashes are so conditioned now, it kind of just clumps them. So it's a good one. Still love it for lower lashes, and I do think I have repurchased it. I'm pretty sure I have some spares. Next I have the Benefit Roller Lash. This is such a nice mascara. I will repurchase this when I need a new mascara, but I've got about 30 there, no joke. So bad. I need to get through them, but mascaras have such a long life. Like, they take like 3 months to go through, and I already have like 5 open at a time, and I just don't want to be wasteful. So when I eventually need a new mascara, I will repurchase this. It holds curl really well, nice and separating and lengthening. It's not amazing for volume, but I don't really need volume. I just love the like lengthening, separating mascara, so this is a gem. Next is the Eye of Horus Goddess mascara. I love, love, love their eyeliners. The mascara didn't really blow me away. It was okay, but for my lashes anyway, it was just very average. Didn't look like crap, but it didn't really do much for them. I just kind of chucked it on when I was having a chill day because it didn't really do anything that great, so I don't think I would repurchase that one. Next I have the Moisture Mist Impressive Lash Mascara, and I do vaguely recall liking this. I think I used it once in a video and it was not amazing, but pretty good. But I went to use it the other day and it's like completely dried out, so that is an epic fail on my behalf. I've got a Revitalash in here, the font's like rubbed off. You guys know I love this. I'm thinking of doing a video because I get so many questions about my eyelashes and how I apply my mascara and stuff on like every single video. I'm thinking I might do a video about how I apply my mascara, tips and tricks for long eyelashes, how I curl them, how I separate them, like the eyelash serum I use, which is Revitalash. Let me know if that would be of any interest, or if that would just be like a boring video, because I don't know. It's just really great stuff. I'm lucky enough to be sent this because I think I make a lot of sales because I use it all the time, but I would most definitely repurchase it if I was not sent it. And no, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just love this stuff. It's really, really good. I hope this video is not too long. I'm trying to power through. Next I have Defluff Strawberry Shaving Soap from Lush. Did I use all this up? I did not. Why have I gotten rid of this? I wish I could remember. Oh, maybe it's expired. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is expired. Not by heaps though. It expired in January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, I guess that is a bit old, especially for something from Lush. And it was good, but my razor has like those little cream bars on it anyway, so I don't really need a shaving cream. And if I feel like it's kind of tugging, I'll just use a shower gel. It was just kind of unnecessary for me, but I know a lot of people out there do buy shaving cream, so it's a nice natural one if you have sensitive skin and stuff. I obviously just didn't use it in time and it expired, so that sucks. And I wouldn't repurchase it, not because it was crap or anything, but I just don't really need one. Next I have, oh, it's another thing that's like half full. So bad, it must have expired. This is the Vitamin C Facial Cleansing Polish from The Body Shop. And I do remember now, this is just taken on a very weird texture. It's like very gummy, whereas it used to be like a normal face scrub. This is great though when you don't have an expired one. I love the Vitamin C range. It's probably my favorite skincare range from The Body Shop because it's like boosting, brightening, it smells like summer, it smells so good. And shout out to you guys who remember, back in the day I used to use the Vitamin C Skin Boost as my face primer like every day. I used to love that stuff. And talking about it now is making me really nostalgic and I want to go buy some because it smells like summer. It smells so good. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. This is a really nice face scrub. Wish I'd used it all in time. It must have just got lost amongst all my stuff. Oh, it smells delicious. It smells like freshly squeezed orange juice. It's not like fake orange, it's like real oranges. So good. And it's not like a really harsh scrub. They do have a microdermabrasion one in this line, which is like a really harsh scrub. This is more of like a daily exfoliant, so it's just nice to use in the morning and stuff, and I would definitely repurchase this. Again from The Body Shop, I have the Tea Tree Cool and Creamy Wash. I used to love this. Me and Shannon went through a phase where we were just buying this like it was going out of stock. We loved this. I don't even know if she uses this anymore. I forgot about mine, to be honest. I used to always recommend the Tea Tree line to people with problem skin at Body Shop, and then I got problem skin. I was like, I should probably try it out. The normal foaming wash I didn't like too much because my skin is on the dry side. This is really, really nice if you have blemished skin, but your skin isn't super oily, you just have like normal skin, but it's blemished. Definitely check this out because it's not overly drying. I'm still using a Trilogy cleanser in the shower and an oxygen one with my like facial brush in the mornings, but they're both about half full, so once I run out of one or the other, I'll definitely pick this back up again because I really did enjoy it. Next I have the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, which you would not know from the tube. It's completely blank. You'll really be able to see how pale it is at the moment because I've got a little bit of tan on, but that's it there. It's so good if you have really fair skin and you just struggle to get a drugstore concealer. Even Maybelline and stuff don't run light enough for me here, like my natural skin color. It doesn't crease on me if I set it quite quickly. It's just really good for the price. I do slightly prefer my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer now. But I have repurchased this just because it's really great for when I want to chuck on something quickly. It's not like a special occasion because the NARS one is pricey, so it's nice to use this one when I don't want to have an expensive face, if you know what I mean. Really good coverage. It's good for blemishes and under the eyes, I found, and it's just a good one to pick up, so I have repurchased that already. I have another Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara in here, which leads me to think I do not have a backup because I must have used up the two that I bought. That's kind of sad. I do think from memory that this one dries out quite quickly, which is just a massive bummer for me. It's just such an effort to get it over here, and then it dries out kind of quick, and it's just sad because it's really good. So I haven't repurchased it just because it's hard to get and it does dry out quite quickly, but one day when it's more accessible I will repurchase. Next I have these Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse wipes. 20 pre-moistened wipes. Don't you just love that word? Pre-moistened. These were really good. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, ooh, I can see why people buy fancy wipes now because I'm a Whispers spa girl myself, but I did get sent these. They were really nice. Very good at breaking down eye makeup. I do find with the Whispers ones, I really have to hold them on for a while. They're nice and like wet, but they still, you know, take a while to get the eye makeup off. These were almost like a cleansing oil in a wipe, so they really broke down eye makeup very fast. But if you are using these, I mean they're called pre-cleanse wipes, but if you are using these you definitely need to cleanse afterwards because they leave a very oily residue on your face. So if you were just using a wipe to like freshen up before your makeup or something, you don't want to get these. I might repurchase if I was having a weak moment and I saw them there, but I probably won't anytime soon just because I like to stick with the drugstore wipes because I go through them so quickly. Next I have a little travel pack of the Yes to Cucumbers wipes. I must have got these from like a subscription box or something. I cannot remember for the life of me. But I tried these years ago because Blair Fowler or Juicy Star 7 used to rave about them, and they're just not good for me anyway. Some people might like them, but they really burnt my eyeballs so badly, and I do not have sensitive eyes very easily. I don't even have sensitive skin, so these just must be really harsh. I don't know what ingredients are in these, but not my favorite, definitely. I just used these because they would travel. Like every time I would travel with these and use one, I was like, ugh, because I just really didn't like them. While I enjoyed the size of the pack for travel, I would not repurchase these. No. Let us begin. Colossal Volume Express. I don't remember for the life of me what this was even like. CoverGirl Lash Blast. It's a gem, one of my favorite drugstore mascaras. Would most definitely repurchase. L'Oreal Telescopic. Again, if you guys are like an OG subscriber, this was my favorite like 2 or 3 years ago, and before then, all through high school, this was my mascara that I would use, the Telescopic. And it's really weird, I can't find the original. They made like a 3D telescopic and they made a carbon black telescopic, and at least in New Zealand I couldn't find any of just the normal telescopic and like the silver tube. This is well and truly dried up now, but even to this day I would still repurchase it if I could find it, the original. This brush is like, I honestly might even clean this brush and use it in a different mascara because this was the best lower lash mascara. Like I can't even, it was so good. And lastly for mascaras we have the ZA Perfect Action Mascara. I'm getting vibes from this that it was really good, but my memory fails me. Let's look at the brush. It sucks that this dried out so fast. I feel like I barely used it. Not in my like top 5 mascaras, but maybe like my top 10. It was good. It wasn't like amazing, but it was definitely good, especially for volume. And you guys know I'm more of a like lengthen and curl girl than volume, so maybe that's why it wasn't my absolute favorite. A much loved Benefit Boing Concealer. You guys know I love this concealer. I've loved this concealer for like 4 years straight. It's one of those products I just haven't strayed from. It's got like a tiny little rim around the outside, but you really need to use this product with the warmth of your finger, and I just can't get in there. And I've already repurchased this one. Next I have a lip balm. This is the Hurrah. It's got like an exclamation mark. Hurrah! Grapefruit Lip Balm. I have a lot of these little Hurrah balms. I always get them when I order off iHerb. This actually has a tiny bit of product left, but it doesn't like wind up anymore. And ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, they're certified vegan, so they're like little raw vegan lip balms, as you would imagine. Nice ingredients, so they do moisturize your lips really well. And I like them for bedtime. We're getting near the end, I promise. Next I have a Chi Chi Totally Nude Lip Liner. Completely run out. I'm on my second tube. Would you call this a tube? A stick. This is actually what I'm wearing on my lips today. Like, I just love this lip liner. And I have it paired with the Rimmel Kate Moss lipstick. It looks like this, you know, the like new edition ones, but it's not this shade. It's shade 43, I think. And I love it because it's like the exact same color as Totally Nude from Chi Chi, so I can just wear them together. And yeah, they're just everything you could want in a liner. I kind of prefer them to my MAC lip liners. They're that good. These are from my old face brush, my Olay one, which you guys might have remembered. I think I actually talked about the one I had before that, which was the Nivea one. In my old skincare routine, I just really do like facial brushes to like remove all my makeup. I won't be needing to repurchase these Olay ones anymore, but I did use up a couple of those because you replace them every few months. I think I'll do a review and demo video on my Clarisonic because it was really requested for when I eventually got one to do it. So let me know if you want me to do that video because I do know they are quite pricey. Next I have a nail polish. This is from Sally Hansen. It's the Triple Shine nail polish. I usually really love their polishes, especially their Miracle Gel ones. They are so nice. Like when I was doing my own nails for a while there, I basically only used the Miracle Gel from Sally Hansen because they stayed chip free on me for like 4 or 5 days, which is pretty much impossible for my nails. So do like this brand, but this particular polish, it's like all the actual polish like absorbed or just evaporated, and this is just like glittery gunk. Like, it's not polish, it's just like gunk just sitting there. It's really weird. Like, next I have a little tea tree oil from the Body Shop. I love tea tree oil for blemishes. Really works well for my skin, as I said before when I was talking about the cleanser from Body Shop. I won't be repurchasing this just because I get the massive tea tree oils now. I got it off like Health Post NZ or something like that. I went through about 3 or 4 of these. Then I realized you can get like 80ml, 100ml bottles that are like 20 bucks, and it's undiluted, like straight tea tree oils. I'm repurchasing tea tree oil, just not this type, if that makes sense. This is all I have left rolling around in the bottom, so let's go through it very quickly. Collection Fast Stroke eyeliner. Wasn't amazing or my favorite, but I still used it. Now it's dried up, probably wouldn't repurchase. The Australis Gel Life Eye Gel Eyeliner and a Sour Apple Soda. This is what I used in my Fairy Daisy makeup tutorial for Halloween. I would consider repurchasing this. It was a really pretty colour and it's obviously a drugstore one. I've got the MAC Eyebrow Pencil. This was the wrong shade for me and I still used it anyway. We all remember those days with the bad eyebrows. Wouldn't repurchase this. Anastasia ones are better and they're cheaper. Mini CoverGirl eyeliner was crap, dried up, wouldn't repurchase. Revlon Colour Stay liquid liner. Really bad applicator and stuff, but I loved the formula. It was like a dark brown colour, so probably wouldn't repurchase, but it was okay. The Ico Skinny Liquid Eyeliner. I didn't even leave it for that long. I swear it was like a couple of weeks max and it dried out like straight away. So I wouldn't repurchase this one, but I do get the Alexa Chung one off them and that's like a lot better. It doesn't seem to dry out as quickly. I have this gold liquid liner from Estee Lauder in the shade 03. This was so pretty and I'm just angry at myself I didn't use this more. It even still swatches fine and like the formula looks okay, but it stinks like rotting plastic, and I've had this for a good 4 or 5 years. I got this like in my last year of high school, I think it was. It's such a pretty gold liner. I actually got a really similar one from NYX, so it's not too bad, but I just spent like $50 on this eyeliner when I was like 16 and couldn't even afford it because I loved the colour. And then I didn't even really use it that much, so just pissed off at myself about that. LA Girl Fine Line was okay, would maybe repurchase, that dried up. The e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, packaging was just too cruddy on this. Like, I didn't even splay the bristles out, it just came like this. There's one poking out in a random direction and then it's like all going wonky and funny. Like, I just tried doing a straight line and the bristles going everywhere. It's a nice formula, it's really glossy and black, but the brush on mine just got ruined, so I'm gonna have to repurchase it at some stage and hope that I get like a normal brush on it. And lastly, I have the Maybelline Master Precise. This is the top liquid liner I would recommend from the drugstore, especially in New Zealand where you can only get a limited amount of brands. I love this. It's so like user friendly. A little brush. It's so easy to get a flick. It's really just so easy to use. Having to bin that, but I've got like 3 backups of this because it's really good. So there's all my makeup and skincare and stuff like that I've used up recently. Filled up my little box here, which I will now biff along with all this rubbish, and I'll start filling up a new one. If you guys want to see another video, let me know if you enjoyed it and I can do another one. I do know if you have been waiting for this. I've seen it in the comments, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And it wasn't too long. It turned out that even though I had like quite a small box, there was a lot of stuff in here, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye! Because it's a glittering light up tree and I just thought it was pretty. Would make some ambience. And then I got those M&Ms for my dad. Hopefully he doesn't watch this because they're for Christmas. So I just finished getting ready.
That's humping your head, but you had the angle wrong.
I'm so sad I missed out on that. I love your cat ears. Look how pretty they are, guys. They're like lacy. Yeah. Where are they from?